New tonight, any parent knows that bringing home a new baby is not easy. And one of our viewers asked, what are the laws in Missouri and in Kansas for paid parental leave? Our Joe Chiodo investigated the good question.
America certainly doesn't make it easy for new parents to take time off after the birth or adoption of a child. In fact, according to this Pew Research report, in a list of 41 countries that you see here, the U.S. is the only country not to offer paid leave. In fact, it ranks dead last, as you can see here. One local dad is one of many people hoping and pushing for a change. Much like a train, it's not always easy to keep a 2-year-old on track. From the moment they're born, they require a lot of work.
Can you say hi?
This is Joseph Billinger, Brandon Billinger's youngest. With his firstborn, Brandon got 2 weeks paid paternity leave.
Took full advantage of that.
But then he changed jobs.
Then with my youngest, Joseph, I didn't have any leave at all. So I had to take vacation days that had been building up over time.
Brandon from Overland Park is now the face of a new online campaign from Dove Men. As the focus shifts from mom to an entire family unit in charge of caring for a child, the company is aiming to help that. They're providing $1 million worth of $5,000 grants given to dads all across the country who don't qualify for paid paternity leave. When you heard you got zero from your employer, nothing, how did that make you feel, or what was your response to it?
I was a little taken aback by it. I was like, it was a very family-friendly workplace, and I thought maybe they would offer it, but they didn't.
Here's why. There's no law requiring paid parental leave, be it moms or dads, in Missouri or Kansas. So no private sector job is required to offer it. However, we are heading in that direction. Both Missouri and Kansas, as of this year, have enacted legislation that gives some state employees paid leave. Right now, the only states that require paid leave for everyone are D.C., California, New Jersey, Rhode Island, New York, and Washington.
There are only about 15% of companies offer a paid paternity policy.
And there's no law at the federal level. The only existing legislation there is the Family Medical Leave Act. It allows all parents to take up to 12 weeks off, but there's no pay, unless their employer wants to.
To include in my budget a plan for nationwide paid family leave.
In his State of the Union address, President Trump said he's working to include paid family leave in his budget. It was met with a shout of support from Missouri Representative Ann Wagner. It's clear there's a big push for change. Brandon says it's one that's long overdue.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
And needed to get our country back on track. Just last week, Republican senators offered a new family leave proposal on Capitol Hill. They're calling it the Cradle Act. It would allow new parents to use their own Social Security savings to help finance their time off. So you could take 1, 2, or even 3 months parental leave and then delay your retirement by that same length of time. Democrats say they would rather create a small payroll tax to provide up to 12 weeks to care for any loved one or themselves. If you have a question you want me to look into, email me at goodquestion@kctv5.com. I'm Joe Chiodo, KCTV5 News.